Did you know that your brain desires motivation for mind health? Hello, my people. Welcome to the Holistic Health Moment with your host, Dr. Lillian. Our word for today is motivate. And what do I mean by motivate? This is the force that causes one to act on one's desires or fears. That one that inspires and gives the zeal for you to act either positively towards your goals, regardless of internal or external delays. Let's talk about two types of motivation. The first one is intrinsic motivation, the one that comes from within, where we talk about being self-motivated from how something makes you feel and not from a reward. And then the extrinsic motivation, the one that comes from external gain, from a reward or an avoidance of a consequence. Now, in both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, the brain's reward system controls them both through what we call the amygdala. It's a part of the brain, but specifically, it's motivated through dopamine, the one I call the reward hormone. This is a hormone and a neurotransmitter that drives you into motivation. Now, let's discuss some of the theories that are argued when we talk about motivation. There is one called the reward theory. This talks about positive stimuli being the reason we get attracted to people and experiences that benefit us, that make us feel positive, happy, and excited, right? And then we have the incentive theory that argues that our behavior is driven by a reward. Therefore, we do everything we do basing on external or extrinsic motivators. Now, both the reward and incentive theory highlight the importance of developing our own natural strengths and interests for it to be sustainable. Now, I'll tell you that research has found three main factors that influence our motivation, and this is the gist of the discussion. One is the physiological state, the state in which our bodies are in at that time. And at this point, I think about your mind-body connection, where we talk about exercise, diet, sleep, hydration, you accomplishing your health goals that we set out to accomplish. As you do this, you heal your mind. So when you take care of your body, you motivate your brain to give you the best benefits that brain health can give. The second is environmental. Making beautiful spaces and experiences around you with things and people that you associate with. I believe that the best spaces around us give the best productivity for our brains. Spaces, by the way, represent our brains. Productivity is lowered when you are in a cluttered space. And I believe to understand what your brain looks like is represented by what is surrounding you. In other words, the representation of our brains is exactly as we look at our spaces. So what does your space look like? Your house, your car, to mention but a few. And the third research finding as an influence for motivation is our past. Of course, lessons from our past can determine what we do today, motivated or demotivated. And I'm talking about life's experiences. But this is how I teach others to win regarding their past. The W in win is to ask the W questions. Who are you? What happened? What changed? And why are you on earth to do the things that you are doing? What's your purpose? When you answer the W questions, you go back into the past and let the past lead to a brighter future. And the I in win is introspection. All the W questions are answered in the quietness of your space. Now remember, intrinsic motivation comes from within. So introspection is the best time you can motivate yourself internally. And the N in win is your network. Who are the people surrounding you? Who do you have in your arsenal that will motivate you? And do you hear that then we are talking about extrinsic motivation? So address your past. Look into it to make today and tomorrow a better one, especially for your health. Now over to you. Who motivates you to find your true health? Today, I challenge you to find your motivation both from the inside and the outside deliberately. Now listen to what I believe. Big people make you feel invincible. Small people make you feel smaller than them. So who are you listening to make you feel greater? Now remember, your brain needs you to listen to the right people. And in the meantime, where is your motivation? Because you need it for profound health. Your host, Dr. Lillian. I'll see you on the next Holistic Health Moment. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.